Welcome to Tony Byrne's View with news you can use. Tony has over 32 years of experience as a chartered financial planner and wealth manager. Tony's passion is to help you retire early and live the life of your dreams with no financial worries. Now to today's episode.
Why charges on your investments don't matter a jot. Well, most of the time anyway. I have noticed an increasing trend for the media, investors, the regulator, the FCA, and even financial advisors to get totally hung up on charges, virtually to the exclusion of anything else. The debate rages on about whether the annual fee should be 0.5%, 1% or 2% per annum. However, in my experience, charges are the least important thing to worry about. Let me explain why. The three most important factors that will determine your investment returns in order are as follows. 1. What you are invested in. 2. How tax efficiently you are invested. 3. Charges. It's truly as simple as that. Let's explore each of these three areas. What you are invested in. If you had invested in our top performing CCM Intelligent Wealth Fund over the last 12 months, at the time of speaking, you would have achieved a return of 47% after paying an annual management charge of 1.2%. If instead you had invested in the Investment Association's Global Index, you would have achieved a return of 24.9% and paid zero in fees. Which would you rather have invested in? How tax efficiently you are invested. Assuming an investment of, say, £40,000 into the same two investments over the same time period, but with one higher rate tax-paying investor investing through a personal pension and the other higher rate tax-paying investor just investing directly without any tax breaks, results in the following. So personal pension, investing in our fund, taking account tax relief, the gain is £34,800 based on a net of tax cost of £24,000. That represents a gain of 145%. If instead you'd invested in the index, you would have made a gain of £25,960 or 108%. Alternatively, if you hadn't taken any advice and just decided to directly invest without any tax breaks, the gain you would have made, net of capital gains tax, would have been £17,500, which is 43.75% if you'd invested in the fund, in our fund. If alternatively you'd invested in the index, the global index, the gain you would have made would have been £9,960 or 24.9%. So the extra tax efficiency of a personal pension resulted in an extra return of £17,300. That's £34,800 compared to £17,500. Whereas for the global index, the extra return was £16,000. That is £25,960 compared to £9,960. Charges. The annual charge for the CCM Intelligent Wealth Fund was just £592.80 at a rate of 1.2% for the 12 months period, assuming an average investment value of £49,400. So to summarise, the combination of investing in the right area, the CCM Intelligent Wealth Fund, rather than its benchmark index, the IA Global Index, and using a personal pension, produced an investment return of £34,800 net of tax compared to paying just £592.80 in charges. Without any tax breaks and investing in a zero-cost index tracker passive fund, in other words, the IA Global Index, the gain would have been just £9,960. So, by investing in a better performing active fund in a more tax efficient manner, the gain was 249% higher in spite of a higher annual management fee of 1.2% per annum. Conclusive proof that what matters most is what you are invested in, and how tax efficiently you are invested matters way, way more than charges most of the time. Of course, it is vital to avoid investing in high charging, poor performing funds. So the obsession with charges makes little sense when it is the least important factor in achieving superior investment returns. You know it makes sense.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. For more information, head to www.wealthandtax.co.uk.